Hello everyone, welcome to our channel and to France for few people who have already landed in the country itself. So after landing, you might be thinking that what should be our first step that we need to do. Besides having a girlfriend or boyfriend, there are few major things that you need to do after coming here in terms of documentation and administrative processes. So one such process and documentation is what we are going to discuss in this video. And this video is going to be about Cvec. So some of you might have already done this process, but few of you who have not done this process, we are here for that. We will cover that in this video. So first of all, what is Cvec? So according to the Cvec website, each student enrolled in initial training in a higher education establishment must obtain prior to his registration this certificate, which is called Cvec. So it's like a tax, or you can say like a deposit that you pay to the French authorities, and it's around 100 euros that you need to pay. And once you get the attestation or the certificate, the Cvec certificate, you need to submit it on the university website, after which you get the registration, which might be very useful in many other documentation processes. For example, when you'll be here for 1 year, and after staying 1 year you would like to extend your visa, and in order to extend your visa you would need registration certificate, and you won't get registration certificate without Cvec. So which also means that you need to make your Cvec deposit every year that you stay here in France. So one another information that we would like to share with you is that Cvec is exempted for the people who are here for exchange, just exchange students who are here for a short duration like 4 to 6 months. They don't need it. And even on the Cvec website, there are mentioned the exemption criteria, which I would like to tell you, such as the scholarship holders or beneficiaries and refugee students, as well as the student beneficiaries who have subsidiary protection and temporary protection, as well as the students who are registered as asylum seekers. All of these students are exempted from getting the Cvec deposit and certification. But one other thing is mentioned on the website, that even if you are exempted, you must obtain and then present your certificate for acquittal. So please bear this thing in mind. So friends, let's look into the process of how to make this deposit. So first thing that you need to do is go on your browser and search Cvec certificate. And once you search that, the first link which appears in front of you, you click on it, and here you click on to login. This redirects you on this page where it asks you to sign in, and you have two methods for signing in. Number one is you can sign in through Mes Services, Eturion.government.fr, or with the help of France Connect. So we are going to do this process with the help of messervices.com.fr. So in order to log in through Mes Services, you need to click on this registration form link. As soon as you click on it, it redirects you on this page where you would enter your personal information, and we would just do it quickly. So as you can see on your screen, first of all you need to enter your personal details, which would come under identity. Mention your marital status, your name, surname, the regular stuff. You enter all this information here. One thing which we would like to mention is the department of birth. So you would need to click on it, étranger, which means a foreigner. So once you do that, you need to go on the next section where you need to enter your main email address and verify it by entering it twice. So in this section, it asks for your INE number, and in case you do not have it, which means that you haven't carried out your education in France earlier, you need to click on I don't have an INE number, and instead of INE number, you would upload your passport and enter your passport details for your verification. So we click on it, I don't have an INE number, and click on next, and it will redirect us on this page. An INE number would be created for us, and we click on next.
Moving ahead with the process now, as you can see on the screen that after clicking the next, the page is redirected onto that verification code. This verification code you will get on your email. So just copy that email and just paste over here, and then click next. After clicking on the next, the page will be redirecting on towards this institution where you have to put all your details for the institution. So just like going a little bit deeper into that, you can see that the establishment, it's the college name or the university name you are enrolled in. Just put, for our case, we put Neoma Business School, as you can see right now. And putting the Neoma Business School, you can see that the Reims campus we selected. After that you go further, then comes the student situation, in which you have to upload your identity. For the international students, they have to upload their passport. So just browse it from your PC and upload that. After that, as you can see on the screen, the student contact information. In this you have to put your cell phone number. If you have a French number, it would be good. If you don't have, just put your homeland number. Moving further with that one, you have to put your student contact information, the phone number, the student address, your complete address as per your passport, or your French address, you can enter that. And after that, your postal code, your country. In this case we had put Reims, postal code 51000, country France, obviously France. And moving further with that one, then comes the family contacts. That's the main part. You have to put your contact 1 or contact 2, it depends on you how many contacts you have to put. Just like for civility, Mr., just your father last name. In the first name you put your father's first name and then his email ID. If you don't have, make it one. Cell phone number, his contact number. Address, your guardian address, your homeland address. After filling out all your family information, you can click on next, and clicking on next will redirect you to this page, in which you have to put the verification code that you will receive on your cell phone number. And as you can see that I cannot receive SMS, there's a button over there, and if you haven't received a message, then you can click on that one, which will redirect you to this page, in which you have to give the another security email address, which will be different from your main email address. So after verifying with that one, you will get email with the verification code that you have to paste on that, and then you have to click next. And after that, it will be asking you some certain questions. For example, it will ask you, are you not of French or Andorran nationality? Do you confirm? Yes. Clicking on the next, it will redirect you with the new question. When it asks you about your nationality, just enter your nationality. Clicking on next will redirect you with the new question, just like, do you have the status of refugee, or the remaining question. If you have the status for this one, click yes. If no, then moving further, clicking on no. And the next, after pressing that, you will redirect to this page. It will also ask you the question, at the start of the year on 9/11/2023, will you have been residing on the French territory for more than 2 years? That's simply no. If you have that answer as a yes, please mark that one and click on the next. The new questions comes up to the screen. At the start of the school year on 9/11/2023, will your father, mother or legal guardian have been residing on the French territory for more than 2 years? Simply no. If you have yes for you, please do that. And then send. It will send you a link on your Gmail account, the email ID you have entered. Just go on to that mail and there is a link over there. With that link, you have to create a password. As you can see on the screen that we have created a password just like that only. Just save your new password and then again go to the sign in page. As you can see that there are two options, registration and sign in. This time you have to click on the sign in option, and after clicking sign in option, as you can see that MES services, you will click on that. Putting all your credentials, you will enter into this page, in which you can see that your profile is created. The Jamuna Wale Vijay Purohit, the fictitious one we created for you. As you can see over there on the screen that there is an option called Cvec. You have to go into that option. There are multiple options. What is Cvec? Fellow student exoneration and pay by credit card. We will be going with the pay by credit card option over here. And then after moving further, it will redirect you towards this page. This page will retrieve all your information from the MES services. If you have any sort of rectification, you can go into the modify cell and modify your information accordingly. If no modification has to be made, just click on the I have read and accept the conditions in detail, and clicking on continue, it will redirect you to the new page. As you can see, the city of establishment, the 3 steps would be there. You have to put the postal code of the area you are going in. So in this case, we are putting 51000 and then clicking on to the next step. It will redirect you to the new page with the step number 2. In this, you have to choose the payment method. In this, we are going to have the card payment, online credit card payment. That would be easy for you. And simply we are going to click the pay the Cvec. and this will automatically redirect you towards the merchant you are going to pay. Then you have to enter your debit card or credit card details, then you have to make the payment with that, and you will receive the Cvec certificate on your registered email ID. So this is the end of the video. If you have any question or any query, please do mention in the comment section below, or you can mail us individually. As you can see the email ID on the screen right now, please mail us, we will definitely help you out, and soon we are going to come with a new process video in more detail. So till then, bye bye, take care.